So now you ask, Moan, I know what the red flag is. I know my red flags. I know what my red flags are, X, Y, Z. And now I hear you asking me, how do I deal with these red flags? So guys, my name's Moan. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, RelationCode, where we're going to be breaking down the codes of relationships. This is amazing. I'm a YouTuber. I'm actually a YouTuber. For me, I mean, this is a big deal for me. This is amazing. I love the whole creative side of YouTube, the free reign. You can do anything, literally anything. If I wanted an elephant, black hair, I'll go an elephant. There you go. Elephant's there. Go away now, elephant. I said go away, elephant. There you go. A couple technical difficulties. Shout out to Specs Gonzalez. Go follow Specs if you haven't already. There's no rules.
There's no rules.
There are no rules. There's only codes. Codes to relationships. So yeah, I found out yesterday my little cousins have a YouTube channel. Year 6 and year 8, which is amazing. Link in the description below. First YouTube channel, first video. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Amazing. Thank you for the thumbs up if you've done a thumbs up. Amazing. I know you didn't come here to see me waffling on about my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be speaking about red flags. So red flags. Red flags. Red flags are personal to you. To understand and identify what a red flag is, you have to be honest with yourself. Red flags usually are something that you can't tolerate. It's something personal to you that you cannot tolerate whatsoever. Something that will really hinder a relationship moving forward for you. Something that gets in the way of the relationship. 9 times out of 10, something that could actually end a relationship. But firstly, we have to identify what is a red flag for you. For you to identify what a red flag is for you, you have to think honestly. Now, just to be clear, a red flag is not something small that you don't like about your partner. Like the way they chew, the sound they make when they're eating, the way they sleep in their bed, the fact that they hog the covers, the fact that their laugh is too loud. Although if that is a serious thing for you, then like I said, it's personal to you. That's your red flag. A red flag for me is being with someone that can never take responsibility for the stuff they do in a relationship. And also, someone that always plays the blame game. And of course, there's different examples of red flags. Another example is having a controlling partner. A partner that tries to control who your friends are, who you can talk to. Personally, that would be a red flag for me. It's up to you to decide if that's a red flag for you. I must say, a little caveat, there's no right or wrong when it comes to red flags. There is no right or wrong answer. This is all personal to you. No one can tell you, nah, that's not a red flag. Once you identify what your red flags are, they are your red flags. So another example of what a red flag could be is if your partner is still in frequent communication with their ex. That could be a red flag. There are so many red flags, and like I said before, they're all personal to you. So the first thing you have to do is identify the red flags. Secondly, do not ignore those red flags. They will create problems in the relationship. So now you ask, Moan, I know what the red flag is. I know my red flags. I know what my red flags are, X, Y, Z. And now I hear you asking me, how do I deal with these red flags? What do I do with these red flags? How do I approach these red flags? How do I overcome these red flags? The best way to deal with a red flag is to honestly communicate what your red flags are with your partner. Honestly, have a conversation with your partner. You can have multiple red flags. You could have one thing that is a red flag for you, that is a no-no, but you have to be honest. You have to identify what your red flags are from the get-go. From the jump, you have to know what your red flags are. You have to be honest with yourself. Never, and I can't stress it enough, I'm even gonna put the word never next to my head to show you exactly what I mean. Never ignore a red flag. If you see signs of a red flag, you have to address that from the get-go. You can't ignore red flags like I'm doing now. Yeah, there is a red flag on top of my head. I haven't addressed it, but I'm addressing it now. Simple. Don't ignore the red flags, because if you ignore a red flag, it will come back and bite you. If you try to ignore these red flags, you're gonna have problems further down the line in your relationship. Fact. To be honest with you, I kind of like this whole word thing going on here. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Secondly, with red flags, never compromise on red flags. Because we've already established it's personal to you. You can't compromise. You can't change what you don't like. You can't change what triggers you. Everybody's got different temperaments. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody has different triggers. You can't compromise on a red flag. Now, I have to say, red flags are not easy. They are going to require a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be smooth sailing. There's going to be a lot of communication involved. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs, but that comes with it. Communicate your red flags as soon as possible. Once you overcome the red flags, it leads to a healthier relationship. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of hard work. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. It might seem a bit confrontational at first. It might seem like you might be nagging. It might seem like you're creating unnecessary drama, especially if those red flags haven't clearly presented themselves in a relationship yet. But I tell you what, it's going to create for a better relationship if you address these red flags as soon as possible. Now, if your partner has multiple red flags, I'm talking 5, 6, 7 red flags that are personal to you, I have to be honest with you. Run. Run. You'll thank me later. Run. Because if 1 red flag requires a lot of work, 2 red flags is a rocky road. 3 red flags, listen, they better be worth it. If we're talking more, run. You're going to be in for a bumpy ride. You're going to be in for headache after headache after headache. Listen, I don't want to sound negative. I'm not trying to sound negative. Let's cue in some jingle music. Let's make it a bit positive. I'm just trying to be real. I'm actually interested to see what your red flags are. Comment down below what your red flags are. Do you know what? If you can honestly say you don't see any red flags in your relationship, you're winning. You're a winner. Hold that W. Hold that. But if you have these red flags, like I said before, you have to address them. Don't wait. Don't make the mistake of waiting 1 year, 2 years, 6 months down the line before you address these red flags. As soon as you see these red flags, address it, communicate, speak, and move. Now, if you can't identify any red flags in your relationship and you're still not content or you're still not happy, I have to be honest with you. The problem might lie with you. So that was my first video of Relation Code. We've got a lot more videos to come. So like, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff. So the topic we're going to address in the next video is honeymoon relationships. So what do I mean by honeymoon relationships? Well, subscribe and you'll find out. Thank you for watching my first YouTube video. Amazing. To be honest, I can't believe I just made my first YouTube video, which is amazing. Yeah, so like, subscribe, join the family, join the RelationCode family. We're family now, simple. I'll be dropping content. The bell notification, I think when you press that, you get notified straight away when I drop my video. So, you know, you're ready. Part of the family, simple. Ooh, one other thing. Someone messaged me and said, if he listens to Future, that's a red flag. I can't lie to you. I listen to Future. Ain't no red flags around here.
Blood ties on me, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, won't get weed, whoa.
Here is the conclusion I've come to. Man wait for man to bust and then make time. You were on the block when Dizzy made I Love You. I was on the block when MJ died. R.I.P. Jump on the rhythm.
I'm gonna do most of it like this. I'll be here, talking, and then I might move. I might there, cool, back. You see how much room I've got on my head. Officially a YouTuber. That's amazing. I tell you what, I found out yesterday that my 2 little cousins have YouTube, which is amazing.
Do you want to include that? Do you want to include that?
Yeah, because I'm going to put them below.
Really?
Yeah, that's real for me. I want to promote them, man.
Okay. Wait, one more thing. You know when you said the best friends, you said same sex, is that what you're supposed to say?
Did I say same sex?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I was like,
Okay,
that's when you said same, I was like.
Okay, let me go back.
Yeah,
okay, so.
Was that the first red flag?
Yeah.
Female.
Yeah. So for example, a red flag could be for me, my partner having multiple male best friends. But I don't really think, is that a red flag? Is that a red flag? I don't know if that's a red flag though. I don't want to put that as an example. I might take that out.
Take it on that.
Let me do another one. I should have really made an example.
Yeah.
Let me give one more example. Because this personal, I don't want to give too many examples.
Alright.
You know how it goes. YouTube's been around for years. Like, subscribe. Don't like, don't subscribe. No, I can't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that.